Oh shoot. Hold on. Whoop, hello, testing. There we go. Hello. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning. Hello, chat. Sorry that took a little longer than normal. Nature was calling before the stream. Okay. So... here we go. Okay. So... First of all... I'm gonna make a save, because I need to... I did say I would try alching this next fight off stream. I kind of did that. I'm not gonna lie, I got very busy. But I did some amount of prep, at least looking at all the matchups. So, let me show you guys the issue. So it's not this fight. It's obviously not this fight. It's not this fight either, even though this one was scarier than I thought. It's this fight. And the main issue is that this is a tag team battle, and this is the partner. Masquerain, Exploud, and Megaseptile. as a reminder, this is Radical Red. This is a hardcore nuzlocke of Radical Red, but I am playing on minimal grinding mode, which means there were no effort values. So the opponent has no effort values. But because this is a tag team, that means my partner has no effort values either. And Brendan's team here really sucks. Unironically, the only Pokemon here that actually seems somewhat viable is actually his lead, Masquerain. Literally every other Pokemon here is just kind of just not that good. Especially this Exploud. I don't know why. Like, this is very clearly rigged against you. Like, look at this. How is this fair? So this is a hard fight. So if I switch to the calculator, you can see. So I put his own Pokemon in the calculator just to make this easier to see what the matchups would be. The problem is the lead. One of the leads to Gothitelle has competitive, so that means this is +2 attack. And now this is a problem. The good news is that this Masquerain outspeeds the Gothitelle and the lead Incineroar. So the problem is, well, it's not affected by Intimidate, but the other problem is that there's a lot of damage overlap between Scald and Bug Buzz. But I also need to... Hold on. There's one other thing I have to do, because I don't think I did this yet. 1 second. So basically, I can only bring 3 Pokemon, which is what's making this a bit harder to figure out. Do I have Lapras in here now? I do. There we go. Let me put these guys back in, because it'll help with figuring out what the heck is gonna happen here. So I hope you guys have been having a good day. Mine's been not bad. I've been rewatching One Piece. Well, I've been watching One Piece. I think I'm in the Alabasta arc. Kind of forgot how the art style for old One Piece looked. It was not bad. But then again, you could say that with any old anime, or even TV show for that matter. What else is here? This should be Exploud. I'm honestly shocked this is even on this team, because this just is terrible. Okay, so you'll have these Pokemon. If any of these Pokemon faint, it's not the end of the run, because they're not mine. The problem is having a team, so ideally, this means that Incineroar isn't a big issue here. I just need something that can tank this. The problem is I don't have anything that cleanly KOs this Gothitelle. The other issue is that the lead Incineroar has Fake Out, and I don't have a way of ignoring that aside from... well, hold on. What does the Lapras have? auto absorb hydration. There's no hidden ability. That is dead. See, Lapras doesn't take that much damage, even from +2, and it should tank Incineroar. The problem is this doesn't help me get rid of it. Because unfortunately, this is a true tag team battle. Once all of Brendan's Pokemon go down, I'm left with my own 3, and I can't bring out my own Pokemon if his go down. It's literally a 1v2 in that situation. We don't need the Pokemon Center music. This is gonna drive people mad. Here we go. So I did have... Oh, hold on. Where... There we go. Sorry about that. Hold on. So... I did have some ideas here. Gyarados. Because... Well, at +2 it still takes a lot of damage. That crunch did more than that in my calculation. Regardless, Aqua Tail would be a 2-shot, but that doesn't help. This also does not work, so I can't just go Isopod. I also cannot go... Crobat does not have inner focus. The lead Incineroar... Hold on, I have an idea. How do I... Alt-P, that's what it is. Incineroar. There it is. Okay. So the lead Incineroar has Fake Out. I can't ignore that. As far as I am aware, the only Pokemon that I have in my team that can ignore this is... Well, hold on. Farigiraf does have Armor Tail. The problem is... this has Shadow Ball. Oh, it does have Thunder Wave. It could just Thunder Wave because of speed control. Does have a chance to see that. But then Farigiraf is in trouble too. Farigiraf is actually safe from Gothitelle, but it doesn't do anything, even with Parental Bond. If I had access... Yes, this is Crunch. If I had access to Shadow Ball, this would be different. The other issue is this Incineroar. Even at -1, that's still a lot. If I Cold Berry, it's safe. The other issue, though, is that this doesn't really help me against the other Pokemon. So... there's also Golden Go. And then a Mega Houndoom. Which, I think that ability is wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. It's not solar power, it's this. Which is still a problem. How does this pair against Primarina? I mean, again, it's relatively safe. I guess I could make this water absorb, but then I'm in trouble with dazzling gleam. That obviously does not work. Lantern is safe here. If I made this water absorb, this is not that safe. Because the lantern does have water absorb, the problem is this is a two-shot. Gyarados has access to Thunderbolt, but I don't think it's that much damage. No, it's not. Trying to think. Cross poison? That's just dangerous. Okay. Oh, I just realized. Wait, why did that? Hold on. There we go. I don't know why that broke. So that is an issue. The problem is Obstagoon doesn't do that much, even if it's burned. If I do that, that works. Guts Facade. Problem. That still won't really do anything. Urshifu, I don't think. Maybe Thief, but that's literally it. That's all the moves I have. That does nothing. So what's the thing? Tinkaton has, what move is it? Her ability? So it's either own tempo. River or Mertail. This Unseen Fist does nothing. I don't think there's any other. Yeah, there's really nothing else, right? No. Trying to think. No, there's really no other abilities. So to avoid being fake out, at least on my end. Even if it is. Well, hold on. Armor tail actually applies to both me and the partner Pokemon, right? Yeah, it applies to both. So if I Armor Tail, Fake Out does nothing. The only issue is not that fast to begin with, so it might not even. Just in case I'll do this. It will be -1. And I could probably just cold. That's not it. Colder. Okay. I didn't think about Armor Tail. Where? Here it is. What abilities? What moves can you even learn? I don't have every TM, unfortunately. Zen Headbutt. Hidden Power, but that's always gonna be dark, right? Why did this? That's not a lot. That is not a lot at all. Oh, because colder. Right. Okay, hold on. Well, no, because Fake Out is higher priority than first impression, right? Yeah, because Fake Out is +3. Oh, jeez. Okay. So this just does not have a lot of, well, no, it's a normal type. It should have a lot of moves, but gotta find something. Hyper Voice? Not really. Thunderbolt. Thought. Energy Ball. Stomping Tantrum. Dazzling Gleam. Interesting. What if I just... If I try to ignore the Gothitelle instead? No, because it's like... water and like bug instead, which is just not gonna work. I mean, Armor Tail I think is nice to have, but there's really nothing I can do here. Unless there's something I can relearn that I'm not thinking about. Hold on. Power swap? Oh. Power swap does not work. Guard swap might work. So instead of 110, it becomes 70. So it's 70 in both. How does that? But do hyper voice. Yeah, for a graph, just does not have a lot of damage potential, which is a huge problem with this. Megaton basically has better potential, but that's because it's gigaton hammer. Because normally this doesn't do that much. Plus it takes damage from Shadow Ball. If I didn't have to worry about what items do I have? So if I didn't have to worry about fake out, I would be fine. Doesn't seem to be anything. Yeah, there's nothing. So one other solution is to bring Pinkerton. So Pinkerton basically tanks both of them, kind of. Or just takes damage from Shadow Ball. It is faster though, so maybe the problem is Incineroar is going to. It might fake out. It'll likely also Fire Punch. So I'm thinking to fake out, but then so that's 80% of possible fake out, and then damage from this is at +2, 30. Yeah, so it might see Shadow Ball, or it might see Thunder Wave because I'm slow or faster. The issue though just that it doesn't really match well to the rest of this. Then again, neither does Rigoraph. I think I just have to, I really don't want to take a possible fake out. But I think I just might have to. Because it'll be -1 anyway. From Intimidate. Wrong one? There we go. So I would more than likely just need something that survives here. Because, well, this is +2. No, because this doesn't take Psychic very well. If I retaught this, Leech Life. But I'm dead to Psychic. Well, that's actually interesting. Oh, but I don't have 3 mods. I can't play with that. What moves does Obstagoon even have? Night Slash? That's literally it. Hold on. It also has Pin Missile. Yeah, that's what I thought. No reason to do this. Plus it's his HP fighting. That doesn't work. What else is in this? Primarina, Mawile. So if I did this, this is technically safe. I can teach this Thunderbolt. It is a 2-shot, but Hyper Voice just does so much damage. This is like the safest. Oh, because of Liquid Voice, right? I do have Eerie Impulse, and I'm immune. Actually, do I outspeed? I kind of forgot I had Eerie Impulse on this. Hold on. I do just barely outspeed. I'm immune to Thunder Wave. So, like, if I Citrus here, what other... Hold on. So... it can fake out, but that doesn't really... Well, no, that kind of does. That's a lot of damage regardless. Doesn't affect me, thankfully, but like, okay, what if I kind of prefer Flip Turn actually. Okay, so it can fake out. So if it ends up using fake out, how in trouble am I? guess the problem is I need to be able to Eerie Impulse to remove the competitive buff. I could also... how does Spotlight work? Hold on. Interesting. Hold on, I have an idea. Wait, but this isn't... Is this a priority move? Is Spotlight a priority move? I have no idea. Spotlight is the same priority as Fake Out. Interesting. Hold on. Wait, I think I found my out. I don't need to take out Incineroar. Well, because this is gonna Psychic. That's the annoying part. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. I just realized I have an idea here. So... Hold on. So what if I go... Timid? I can use Spotlight on Gothitelle because this sees Psychic. This likely sees... This is either going to Fake Out or it's going to Darkest Lariat. So what can I remove? In that sense, I don't really need Eerie Impulse, right? So there's no other priority moves, right? Yeah, because none of this is priority. Unless Make It Rain is priority. Hold on. No, Make It Rain, it's not priority, but isn't it... Hold on. So I actually have no idea how that works with Spotlight because Make It Rain, it's adjacent Pokemon. It wouldn't even use Make It Rain though, it wouldn't use Shadow Ball or Focus Blast. How? Okay, hold on. Can I spam Spotlight? Is that even something I can do? I'm not even sure if I want to do that, but it makes me think about it. Okay, so it doesn't... It's always going to hit. Doesn't seem to cause any issues, so... Ideally then, I actually want to make this Spotlight... Okay, hold on. Does Timid even matter then? Because this is +3. There's no other... So, the reason why this is important... I don't even need to make this Timid then. I could probably make this... Let's see. Considering... Because Primarina is here... Yeah, because this is just whatever. It's not gonna hit. I would prefer... Do I want Volt Absorb still, or do I want Water Absorb? Oh, I want Volt Absorb still because the Mega Weil has Thunder Punch. Yeah, that's a good thing to keep in mind. Oh wait, this is the wrong Mawile. What the? Hold on. This is the correct Mawile. So yeah, if I keep Thunder Punch, it's never gonna click it on Lantern. I can just... yeah, because there's no other... well, hold on, Sucker Punch is also priority. How does that work? Hold on. What is it? Here it is. Okay. Sucker Punch. Oh, it's only +1. Okay. So Spotlight always goes through that. So then... okay, so this changes things. I actually want Lantern done. I think this is the only Pokemon I have that can learn something like this. Where's Lantern? Slow Flip Turn matter if I just hit KO'd doing it? Flip Turn isn't... slow Flip Turn is not necessary. I'm gonna keep Eerie Impulse just in case. This is still bold. Is that even what I want? Calm might be better. Yeah, I think wait, because here's the thing. Then it sees its overlap between Dark Pulse, Switching Sand, and Sucker Punch, but Sucker Punch has weird AI. Okay, so not what I meant to do. What is this? So, who else am I bringing here? So this is going to be Lantern. So Calm, Citrus. This is... what else can I bring? What's this team look like? Free Marina, Golden Girl, Houndoom. Azumarill. No, Azumarill does nothing. What about Tinkaton? Kind of does something. Biggest issue is Iron Head, and also I think this is a bad matchup because it's Heat Wave. Yeah, this does nothing. That just sees Scorching Sand. This is kinda safe. Oh, but then this is Play Rough, huh? That's not safe. Then this is Thunder Punch, but it's not. Oh, but then I can't do anything. Fire Punch would OHKO this, but then... yeah, this is a lot of damage. Ideally... this isn't Flash Fire. So ideally... I would want... which side is more threatening? I mean... I think I can play around Mega Mawile better than Mega Houndoom? Let me see here. Well, all I really have to do is use Lapras, but like... even then, that's a lot of damage. I also don't have anything that outspeeds this, so like dealing with the Gothitelle, the side that has Gothitelle, yeah, the Archer side would be probably better. Yeah, okay. So... I am correct with Lantern though, right? Citrus? Oh, it doesn't have an item yet? Hold on. Not that. Since this is a tag team battle, I don't think it will really switch. So I want to get rid of the Houndoom side, because ultimately I think I can deal with this. Iron Head, Play Rough, Sucker Punch, Thunder Punch. So what works here? This would see Iron Head. Oh, but then it's not Sucker Punch, right? I can just KO with Flash Fire. Well, hold on. Because, let's do... this is also Flash Fire, but then it can see... so if it doesn't see Sucker Punch, it can see Thunder, or Thunder Punch, or Play Rough, and I outspeed. I could also just... no, that's a silly idea. Yeah, because this is only Flare Blitz, which I don't want to rely on. Best chance is really Darmanitan. The problem is... I mean, it can also deal with Golden Go, sort of. If it crits though... well, no, I'm very in trouble. I would have to start spotlighting Brandon's Pokemon. So it's kind of safe against. Well, hold on. Can't this learn Brick Break? Well, I have Rock Slide, but this doesn't outspeed, so that doesn't matter. Or maybe Ammo M does a lot. I'm just in trouble to Dark Pulse, so that's not a good idea. I'm also in trouble to Primarina. This technically only works against Mawile. Yeah, 'cause this would see Hyper Voice, which I could use that as an excuse to switch. Because that doesn't do anything. No, but I need to think of something else. The Cargo does not work. Galysopod works, but does nothing. Gyarados doesn't do much. Because I need a fire type to deal with. This isn't... Yeah, because the Liquid Voice doesn't make this a normal type move anymore. So I'm just in trouble. So if I used this on Houndoom, what happens? I mean, it survives pretty well. If I did Calm, but then that is the wrong Golden Go. Hold on. Golden Go doesn't do anything here either. Okay, hold on. What moves does this Lapras learn? Thing does nothing. Okay, so it learns like no moves. What about TMs? Cut is useless. It also can outlearn Flip Turn. Lovely. Hyper Voice? That does nothing. Yeah, that won't do anything. It can learn Thunderbolt. I guess I don't really need Ice Beam. Ice Beam doesn't do damage here in this situation. Oh, but then this is Primarina's Dazzling Gleam. Alright. But that doesn't. So I guess the side I'm trying... So what side do I really want to get rid of first? That's the real question. Arguably, the Mega Houndoom side. The problem is... that requires cooperation. So... Because Lapras tanks this. Lapras tanks this. It relatively tanks Primarina. The only issue is just damage, right? So this is also a problem because it sees Play Rough, but then that's not... Wait, that's the wrong... It's this one. Still not a safe switch in. But I mean, that's arguably the safest one. So the problem is, I mean, this would always proc citrus, right? So I technically, well, no, I just need to go adamant, and then I don't risk KOing Dominican, and Dominican's faster. Against Houndoom. Because I basically need a fire. Yeah, I basically need a fire type if I'm going the Mawile route. Dominican also helps with Golden Go. But if I'm going for Houndoom, I would probably need a Azumarill. Because Azumarill tanks this. But then I still need... So how does this deal against... Not very well. I can't use Brick Break. Doesn't win a fire move. Hidden power is always dark, right? So if I do hidden power dark, that does nothing. But I guess I could switch to Dominican because it'll specifically see Make It Rain or Shadow Ball. But that's like very low to be Shadow Ball. So that's like... So that's like, well, hold on. 87. So it's 85 to 90, 84 to 90. So that's about, that's an okay chance to see Shadow Ball over Make It Rain. Also, Make It Rain is reduced damage due to... So if Masquerain is still up, it could just be Shadow Ball into Masquerain. If Masquerain is still up, so Azumarill would technically be safe. Although it's basically the same situation. Farigiraf is kind of safe. Farigiraf does nothing. But then I just outspeed anyway if I switch in. The only problem is I can always just, I'm kind of impartial to bring in Dominican. I'll just bring it. I need a fire type anyway for some of these guys. Specifically Golden Go, Mega Mawile, but not Primarina. So that's Primarina. Incineroar doesn't really help against Incineroar, but that's why I have that. So the big issue is how to deal with this. So hold on. So this is just Hyper Voice, right? Or Scald. If this is still up, this sees nothing. If this is still up, or if this is up. Oh, if X-Cloud's up, it also sees nothing. So yeah, this is always going to aim for Dominican. So I could do this, and KO with Thunderbolt. It's a 2-shot. Oh, it's about a 2-shot. Well, it's 96% 2-shot, so I have to risk that. So Play Rough is guaranteed 2-shot. But then I'm in trouble to... Is it this one? No. It's this one. I'm in trouble to Play Rough with Thunder Punch. Ideally, it sees Thunder Punch, but there's... What's the highest? Well, that's a lot of overlap, I think. It's 168. That's not that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 6 rolls. Oh, but they're both 2-shot anyway. So it's likely just gonna choose randomly. Let's see what might determine this is if Azumarill can learn a switch move or not. Because if I try to bring Lapras, it's just gonna see Play Rough. Oh, but Play Rough has the attack drop chance, so if that happens, I'm in trouble. Well, it just means I'd have to Flare Blitz, but... I could also just bring Gyarados instead. It doesn't really take it that well, though, even after -1. Rapidash could also work against this. It takes Play Rough a lot better. Well, no, Darmanitan takes that. This is the same situation. This sees Psychic. But then this doesn't do anything against Mega Mawile. Which... that's the wrong Mega Mawile though. Done. Does this do anything against... I guess it could do something against Hotel. I could U-turn on that. Golden Go. Or just nothing on Golden Go line. It'll be Make It Rain or Shadow Ball. It's like super specific. It's very close. Oh, the problem is I'll be baiting Shadow Ball. This is like the only one that would be Make It Rain. Yeah. I don't want to bait Shadow Ball. Also, Urshifu has like no moves. Well, that seems Focus Blast. What did the... No? What level should this be at? These are all 55? Okay. Let's see. Ironhead? So it's safest switch. And then... Wait, but this isn't... No, this is the correct moveset. Moveset should be... Yeah, this is the wrong moveset. The Sounding. So it's... Ultimately, yeah, I want to get the Houndoom out of the way. I think, ideally, I want to bring Azu. Not that. Here it is. So if it sees Thunder Punch, I can do this. Oh, but then this sees Play Rough, right? What are the odds of Play Rough getting attack drop? Hold on. % chance. So if I get the attack drop, I'm in trouble. Well, this is always gonna be... Well, it doesn't know I'm... Because like, if I look at Brendan's Pokemon, so this would always see KO and Masquerain, KO and Exploud. So probably ignore my Pokemon actually. I can whittle it down or I can just switch. So... This is probably... Should I just bring Bulldoze? That's Brick Break. Bulldoze does like no damage. It is safe against. I think ultimately it's going to be a Zoomer, but I think I need to rework the moves a bit here. So Houndoom, this is safe against. I think I'm in trouble here because if I try to do Steel Resistant, berry for steel type moves, it doesn't work because water resists. So this is also the only thing I really have that baits steel, right? Like make it rain. Unless this does. It's about the same situation. So normally, it's 3 of my own Pokemon, 3 of his, but I'm wondering if I can bring my full team of 6. Or a full team of 6 on my end. I think I kind of have to play this by ear at this point, a little bit. There's a Jimuro here. Let's see what moves I can learn. I need to figure this out. Zen Headbutt would not help. Hidden Power is always dark. How does Iron Head work on? But I wouldn't even keep it out on that anyway. Tig? I don't outspeed Houndoom, so there's no point. Flamethrower? That doesn't work. Will-O-Wisp is kind of weird, but hold on. I burn it. Oh, that just... Oh, because it doesn't have... I have Will-O-Wisp on Rapidash, so if I Will-O-Wisp this, might wait. Oh, I'm normally in trouble. Normally in trouble to Iron Head. But if I burn and I hold, oh, that doesn't work because fire normally resists steel. Why is this a thing? Okay. So... Will-O-Wisp would be interesting, I guess. I guess it would have to be under a Manitan, though. Golden Go is immune, though, because of good as gold. But I think... Oh, but then against... Well, this wouldn't be against... Yeah. I think Will-O-Wisp is actually an interesting investment here. I just have no idea which remove. I mean, I need Fire Punch to save on recoil, to save myself from recoil from Flare Blitz. I guess that's to be Rock Slide. I will try to bring Pokemon. In case I can use all 6 of my team, I might as well. So what were some options here? Tankaton, I think, was an option. It's not that good though. This only sees Heat Wave. And then on Mawile, this sees... Oh, it's Iron Head. But then Lapras, it sees Play Rough. Golisopod is kind of an interesting idea, but like... I guess this kind of works. Problem is, it can kind of take Dark Pulse, but like it doesn't outspeed. That doesn't matter. That's not it. Nope. Rapidash does nothing to this though. And it's Scorching Sand. Well, I guess I could. But then that's just a 3-shot. That doesn't save me. This kind of works though, with Brine. Okay, so let's just assume I can bring a team of 6. What else can I use against this? Gyarados kind of works. I do learn Thunderbolt, but like... yeah, that does nothing. Executor specifically walls this very well. But let me see if there's anything else. I'll bring the Tinkaton, screw it. Then this might be Obstagoon does not wall that. What other Pokemon do I have to deal with here? Golden Go? I guess Mega Mawile. This is Iron Head. That's just not okay. Yeah, Yeah, that was obviously not gonna be ideal. Obviously not. Let's just overlap. This is always Sucker Punch. I guess if I give this Will-O-Wisp, well, am I dead to... No, I'm not in trouble to any crits here. I guess I could do this. Let me teach do I have? Well, first of all, I think teaching this is appropriate. We actually don't need Psycho Cut here. I actually don't want Brick Break either, because there's really nothing I can... Oh, I could teach Cut. Or maybe not. Well... I teach Cut here. So if I did this... If I made this Sharpness, that could probably... No. Instead of Flare Blitz, it could be... No, not that. What? Beta Blade. Yeah, Beta Blade Sharpness, but then I'm also a could buy. But I could just go Colbur at that point. Where is it? Here. Okay, so hold on. Oh, I also have Shadow Sneak. That's not this. The Flare Blitz. And I guess I can give Shadow Sneak over Brick Brick. Do I need knockoff? What items do they all have? The boat spray doesn't matter. It's not really items I need to knock off. So I could replace it with something. Trying to think. Skitter Smack? Little Swing is a no. I guess we teach Ironhead, unless there's like another move I think is important. Hidden Power Dark is not. Light Screen, no. Wick Break, not for this fight. Rock Tomb, no. Yeah, there's not a lot this learns. Rock Slide. Oh, but Gigaton Hammer is only 5. Well, I don't need... Let's see. I guess Play Rough does decent damage. So I need to do where Dream back. Oh, do I actually want to give this Sap Zipper? Is that actually necessary? Doesn't have a grass type move, so that doesn't matter. So Adamant, Citrus. This is also Citrus. This is... What is it? I have it. Bulber. Is Akka the safe play here? I mean, I'm pretty bulky. know what to do. Is there anything I need to one-shot or do more damage on? Aquatail is only a 75% chance, but I'm not really in trouble though. Oh, do I need Ice Punch for anything? I really don't. What else can I teach here? Bulldoze. Scald. Knock off. Iron Pill is highly inaccurate. Drain Kiss, Rest. Actually, let's see here, what else do I have here? Do I have to teach Lapras? Oh, Hyper Voice doesn't really work for most of these Pokemon. Thunderbolt maybe? Oh, there are some fairies, I guess. Trying to think. The problem is it's not that much damage, unless maybe Primarina. It doesn't matter for Primarina, kind of, but like I guess Scald and Go would resist, right? I guess Thunderbolt, unless there's something else. Oh, Psychic? Oh, that's even worse. I sure it isn't going to work either, is it? It's too little damage. Yeah. Fake out's important. Yeah. What's the worst damage aside from fire? Iron Head, which I have no control over. Yeah. And well, no, I have the Pokey Flute. I could just grab leftovers. I just realized. Hold on, I have a cheeky idea. So I already have my encounter for this route. I'm just gonna use the Pokey Flute. Oh, hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, here we go. Hope you're having a good day. Oh boy. Here we go. So this is Radical Red. It is a difficulty ROM hack of Fire Tooth Green. I'm about halfway through the game right now. About to do a double battle in Silco. It's gonna be one of the harder fights I've done. So, part of the reason why I ran away from Snorlax is because I already have the encounter for this route. But also, if I use... Where is this? Where is this? Did I not get this? Oh, I did not get it. That's annoying. I think... Where is the... Ah, jeez. One moment. So... What is this? I need the location. Where? It's about 11 after getting 30 Pokemon. Okay, hold on. Surely I have 30 Pokemon. There's no way. There's no way I don't have 30 Pokemon. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see here. Trying to avoid... Okay, hold on. This guy. Here it is. Okay, so let's use the Pokey Rider back. Now, if I do this, it's the item finder, and there's leftovers. I think it's just easier to give it to this. Okay. And now I can go to Pokemon Center. Okay. Should be good. Let's see here. Okay. Should be fine. Okay, let's stop the music. I did reteach Spotlight, right? There it is. I'm gonna need this. Wait, all the natures are correct, right? Calm, adamant, adamant. Kind of prefer calm, right? Oh, that's not it. Hold on. So a lot of these are special attackers, right? Yeah. And then this is adamant, right? No, it's not, because I'm an idiot. Hold on. Is that even necessary to be? I can stay calm, I think. I just don't want to be minus attack. Probably careful is better. Yeah. Because I do have sharpness. Okay. This should be about it. Right, there we go. That's done. Okay. Double check I have the right team. Third floor. Oh my gosh, this is just... Okay. This one, eh? Yes. No surprises before the double battle, right? There's an upcoming tag team. That is why I've healed your team. Are you serious? I mean, at least there's a warning. I just don't know if that was ideal. Oh, this is hydration. Ability capsules. Hold on. This should probably be water absorb. Where is this? Oh, long tempo doesn't matter, right? So I'm not gonna get hit with fake out. I do have to select only 3. So let's see, Dark Pulse, Sucker Punch. Oh, but this doesn't outspeed. I guess I'm risking this. Not ideal. Okay. So, Incineroar Prophetel. Intimidate triggers, but that also causes competitive. Incineroar's Intimidate goes out, but that doesn't matter because they're both special attackers. So, the idea here is that I use Spotlight. This is the only Pokemon that learns Spotlight? Oh, Fake Out ignores that. Okay. Strange. Does Spotlight not work? I'll try that again. I think I just underestimated how this ability works. Or I misunderstood, at least. Okay. No, it looks like I completely misunderstood how this ability worked. I thought it affected everyone. Okay. Regardless. So the problem is now... I misunderstood how Spotlight worked. I'm kind of in trouble now. I do outspeed this actually, so I can just KO. It's gold. Although Sceptile might actually... Oh, I didn't think about that. Because it sees KO, so I would just wasted that. Unless this... Oh no, this will just pivot to Incineroar, that's actually good. Probably should have taught this Parabolic Charge. Okay. So that's safe at least. This is... Golden Go. Oh, it's shiny. Well, I can't burn this. Completely. I guess I completely misunderstood how Spotlight worked. This is between Shadow Ball and Focus Blast? Well, hold on. I don't outspeed this though, shoot. I still think this is... Well, hold on, what moves does the Sceptile know? Like, no, well... I'm still gonna do this. Okay, that actually hit. I'm surprised. Oh, that did not. Wait, I resist this. Oh. Oh. Wait, that also affects? Oh, I'm in trouble. Never mind. How does Freaking gold even work? I thought this only affected... Oh. It's that... Oh. It blocks all status moves. I misunderstood this. Okay. Well, I am KO'd by the next combination here. I'll do this. I kind of have to. So this this is probably gonna be Make It Rain again, or it's gonna be Shadow Ball Deceptile. Let's Make It Rain, okay. This is a little awkward. This is... Ooh. This is super awkward. I should have taught this Water Absorb now. This is... but now this always sees Make It Rain. Yeah, this I should have made Lantern Water Absorb. Wait, I might be safe here. Never mind. Saw Explode. Not Make It Rain. Hyper Voice also doesn't do a whole lot here. Oh, but now I'm in trouble. Yeah, there's no going back from this. I messed up. This is such a hard fight. You know, but I should have taught this Water Absorb. I should have made this Water Absorb. Okay, now this sounding, that's fantastic. Yeah, this outspeeds. That's fun. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. So Brendan's team does indeed suck. See... But I probably should have double-checked when I looked at this. Oh. Well, this would have been nice to know ahead of time, so this was never gonna work. Hold on. This would have been very nice to know before I attempted this. Hold on. That doesn't... Hold on. Not from that. So, so in the fine print here, this move redirects all opposing attacks to the target. In double battles, it does not direct the target's partner's attacks. So Spotlight was never going to force Incineroar to hit Gothitelle, because that was my original idea. And guess I should have looked at Cerebi, because Bulbapedia did not mention that. Well, that was a horrible mistake. So that was never gonna work. Hold on, where did the sound go? Hold on. Wait, it is on. Is this on? Hold on. What is that? Huh. Hold on, I'm gonna do this instead. Yep, so that was never gonna work, so that was a horrible idea. Unfortunate. Why is this not working? Hold on. One second. Nothing's disabled. Is it something to do in here? Hold on. One second. Where is... No. Hold on. Technical difficulties. So, oh, it's not. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. It's being weird. Not sure what that was about. Here it is. Okay. Also, one second, I gotta do something. There we go. So I don't even need to do this. I'm gonna do this. Back here, huh? What time is it? You know what, chat? I hate to do this. This really sucks, especially since I started, I started stream a bit late today. But how about we make a deal? I am gonna cut stream short by a bit today. We'll end it here. But when I come back tomorrow, I'm gonna make tomorrow a bit of a longer stream to make up for it. That, and I have to catch up to where I was before, because now none of this applies. So starting from square one. So this all gotta go. This all has to go, and we are here. Oh boy. I gotta think about the starter though, because I clearly do not want. Well, I don't know if I want to. Well, actually, before I end stream, let me double check what starter I really want here. And I guess I'll take this moment to go little. What about my thought process? Where is this? Not that. Not that. I'm thinking maybe I have to do Oshawott again. Because this is pretty good. Shell armor sharpness. Slash is bad. See, this is part of why, because it has knockoff. Sacred sword. I have a few options running through my mind. But yeah, I was kind of expecting it. I had a feeling things were going to fall apart very fast. So I guess Spotlight just sucks, because there's no triple battles. I guess it kind of works if I bait them into hitting a Pokemon I want them to. I guess that still works. I just had to really rework that. That was actually a surprisingly good run. Encounters weren't ideal, but I mean, ultimately that doesn't matter. And that was just a really good run. But unfortunately, I do have to cut it rather short. I got some stuff I got to do tomorrow, but I will try to make tomorrow a longer stream. I will do it. But for now, chat, I unfortunately have to go. So have a good afternoon, have a good night, everyone. Have a good afternoon, everyone. Have a good night. If it's that time for you, all of you, or any of you, just have a good day. Bye-bye.